Now, the thing about hair is this is a very typical situation here where women at a certain age could get a little bit lost in terms of styling or even the length of your hair itself, right? And what I always feel to my, especially my own clients, is that certain age is, I think, unless your hair is going to be amazing condition, very shiny in great condition, yes, you can wear it longer. But if you have very fine hair or hair that are difficult to manage, especially with volume itself, I think it's best to keep it shoulder length.
Yes.
If you want to keep that kind of classic look itself, probably shoulder length or even shorter. The other thing is like products like what I have here is also great in terms of styling. And this one here, instead of the dry shampoo that you actually sprinkle onto the hair, this one works as a spray, okay? And what you do is basically, if you want...
Watch this now.
Lift,
I got this yesterday after listening to him.
If you want lift on the hair, all you have to do is just get that and just spray on the roots. There's no white substance. You know, some of the white powder ones that you can see the hair is quite white. It doesn't go like that. And let it just dry on the roots a little bit. And what you do is just rub your hands into it and just keep rubbing, massage the hair. You get a natural volume into your hair.
See that?
Without actually backcombing. What I call this backcomb in a bottle.
And Michael, would you think as well that, you know, with products, you must use them exactly as they say to use them?
Exactly.
You know, just don't spray it in and expect miracles.
No, exactly. You follow the instruction. So with volume, it's all about on the root, not on the end. So you just don't get the can and lash it all around the place. Literally concentrate where you actually need the lift, okay? If your crown are really flat, you would just put it on the crown area, okay? It's not to over product itself. What I'm doing here at the moment is actually called root tonguing. There is a difference when you're using tongue. I know some of you say, I'm not going to be able to do it. Of course you're not going to be able to do it because I'm creating a catwalk look on the stage here. But it's just to give you a little hint if you are trying to curl your hair. The main part is a lot of people, what they do, as I just show you an example here, is actually you start, most people will start, I'll show you on this side as well, they'll start from the ends, okay? So basically you would normally do it this way and then you roll the tongues up. You're not going to get any root lift on the root, okay? What you will get is just the curls on the ends. What I have done here is actually root tongue it. Basically, I grab my section, open the tongues, and tongue it that way. Tongue it right to the root, and I bend the hair. See the way I leave the hair out on the ends here? Okay? Once that's done, I've got my bend on the root, and then I just curl the ends. So that's quite important to get that lift and the body. What we're trying to do here, the finished result is going to be like Celia's hair. I'm actually using a heat protection spray here. It's a curl activation spray. You can actually use it for straightening hair. For the younger girls who actually are going to use the hair straighten a little bit, you can use it. Because when you're using heated tools, most of the tools now are all ceramic based. So they are going to be 220 degrees on the blade. So you need to protect your hair a little bit. Always make sure you have some kind of protection spray on the hair, whether you're straightening or tonguing it. When you're stretching the hair out, you're expanding the cuticles of the hair. So it's going to take the shape, either the brush or the tongue, okay? But you need cold to contract the shape. Do you get what I'm saying? So therefore, you need to clip it, let the hair go cool before you brush it out, okay? When you do the GHD, it's 220 degrees on the hair. It's still warm, but because it's not clipped up, it just drops when you go out.
Yeah, I thought that was incredible because I've often had curly blow dries. And then before I get out of the car, before I get into the car and get out of the car at home, it says drop completely. I'm going, what's wrong here? So that's a very, very good tip, you know, that, you know, ask your hairdresser to, when she tongues, like Michael is doing, to clip and then go to the next one and then tongue and clip, and then you'll have your curly blow dry.
So what I'm going to do is just use a little bit of the spray. And I always finish off just by the tongue, just on the root. Concentrate on the root. Little bit.
Hairspray.
Hairspray.
Tell me.
It's getting cold.
What one do you like?
I like this one because it's a very strong one for me to do on shows. But the Elnet hairspray is just the same. You know the gold bottle? That one is actually quite good.
Yeah, you love it.
It depends your own person and how much you know you want.
Yeah.
We just leave that for 2 seconds because it needs to be cold technically. I'm going to just take this out very quickly. I hope it takes for me. We're on time.
Yes, the fashion show is on, and I'm saying, don't be eating into my time.
Yes.
Only joking, Michael, but it is
Yeah,
good
grand.
to leave it cool. That's the secret of keeping the curl, is that
is,
correct? Yeah. Oh, yes, look at that. Look at that. That's fabulous, and volume and rich, and the lovely high. Look at, you can see it all there, look. Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm keeping this kind of, because, you know, the Hollywood thing is still in my head. I've gone la altogether. So I'm keeping this quite Hollywood on the front with a little bit of kind of semi-quiff to it. And I'm going to just come over here. Now, just coming back to your question there about keeping, if you were getting this done or got it done in the salon and you want to have it hold for the next day, the trick on that is actually grab all the hair up right to the crown, okay?
Yes.
And just twist the hair as tight as you can. Do it in a knot so you can actually sleep rather than sitting behind.
Right.
You can lie and turn. Take it down in the morning and shake it about,
yeah.
and you have this hair
Curls,
exactly
yeah.
the same. It probably will last you about 2 to 3 days. It depends on the condition of your hair, if it's not too oily.
And to take it, just clip it up,
Yeah.
lift it up and clip it at the top of your head.
Yeah.
With the grips, with the gold
With the
bits,
gold
the
clips,
gold
yeah.
grips, yeah. Silver grips. Isn't that fantastic?
Now,
And if you
ladies
look
and
out,
gentlemen, we have
take a walk
a very
for us.
Chanel-looking lady
Oh, wow, Michael, that is amazing.
over there.
Absolutely, look at that. And dressed beautifully by Oxendales.